Travels with Phil continues. It is Monday, the 13th of March. Excuse me. And this is the aircraft, one of the aircraft that the astronauts used to get weightlessness training. This was called the Super Guppy. Somebody called it the Pregnant Guppy. And basically, this had the extra large fuselage so that they would go and do sort of this kind of a thing, up and down, and as they started to come back down, they'd be weightless for 30, 45 seconds, something like that, maybe a little bit longer depending on exactly how they did it. And so it gave them a chance to bounce around on the inside. Now this entire fuselage area was padded on the inside so that they, when they started to get gravity again, they would not be banging down too hard on what was coming on the walls or the ceiling or the floor, as the case may be. But they used them a lot. I think even the movie Apollo 13 borrowed one of these so they could go do their flights and their weightlessness stuff rather than trying to do it with computer-generated images, which I don't know if they were that sophisticated back then. But realistically, yes, they were actually floating. And so again, this is what the astronauts used. And this is at the Pima Air Space Museum in Tucson, Arizona. Just around the corner from the, I believe it's the Davis Monahan base, where they have their boneyard, and where they store all the old planes that they're starting to strip down. But they have 300 some odd airplanes here at this particular facility. That is a big one. That's Strategic Air Command. That is a big aircraft over there. Pushers in the back, B-52s in the background. A Constellation right there in front of you. Air Force One, a version of the Air Force One. There you go. The one just past the helicopter. Get in the shade here, might show up a little bit better. And they just have tons and tons of aircraft out here of all kinds of varieties. So it's a pretty cool place to be. All right, from Tucson, Arizona, the Pima Air and Space Museum. Travels with Phil, March 13th. Back to you.